Hello everyone and welcome again to my channel. If you are just joining, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have been enjoying all the juicy content that I've been dishing out to you guys. Today we have a special guest. No, she's not a guest because she has been here before.
Yeah, this is my second time here.
Yep, I'm so humbled to have her. And she's a content creator based in Cameroon. She talks about a lot, guys, on her channel. So she'll be tagged onto this video and please do watch. We did a video on female genital mutilation, sex, orgasm. And
I hope you've watched that video. We're going to leave the link to that video in the description box.
Oh yes, we will. So come on, introduce yourself and you can go on.
Hey beautiful people on Gwendoline's channel. I am Joycelyn Binwi and I'm a content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. Yeah, I film videos based on lifestyle, relationship, marriage, motherhood, anything motherhood, and some yummy recipes, guys. So if you're interested in video topics like this, please kindly head on to my channel and show me some love. Subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and join the family. You're going to enjoy it there.
Today we are going to be talking about what determines the sex of a baby.
Yeah.
Now, she's my guest on the show because she has 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. So she's going to tell us how she did it with her hobby.
Oh my goodness.
How she did it with her hobby to come out with a boy and a girl.
That sounds so good, guys.
Because a lot of people are looking for male child. Particularly
a male child.
I don't know what is so far.
People are so obsessed about male children, especially men. Men in particular, guys. Men are so obsessed about male children in this generation.
So we are going to talk about what determines the sex of a child. And I don't know if you have anything to say concerning that. What determines the sex of a child?
Yeah. What I'll say, guys, is medically, I know that most people will say you need to make love using this style, that if you use the missionary's position, you're going to have a baby girl, that if you want to have a baby boy, you need to do it using the dog style, and some other hot styles that I don't want to mention them all here, yeah. But medically speaking, all those ones, I think they are just people's myth. I don't think those styles, all those sex positions are actually applicable. Medically speaking, according to what I know, I'm speaking in my own opinion, guys. I know that to have a boy or a male child, firstly, is a blessing from God, because you cannot really say you do this or that to have a male child. But medically, I know that they also say if you want to have a male child, when your wife is ovulating, you make love to her, and you make love to her on that her ovulation day, you will have more chances. It's always like a probability, because we are never so sure. As I earlier said, only God can give you a baby boy or a baby girl. Yeah. So if you make love to your wife on that day on which she is ovulating, there is a high probability that she might give birth to that your baby might be a baby boy.
And the reason why there's same probability is that because many women, their menstrual cycle is not regular.
Yeah.
So even if it's regular, I just think that it's God that gives the child. There are also some people who believe
let me give this explanation. Medically speaking, also I read sciences in school, guys, and I've not forgotten my sciences. Yeah. So medically speaking, also it's the man's chromosomes that determines. Okay, let me not go into a lot of medical, or let me say biology, or a lot of biology. Yeah, it's the man who actually determines the sex of the baby. It is the man who, let me repeat it again, it's the man who determines the sex of the baby, not the lady, and not the sex position or whatever. Yeah, so while bringing up this topic, guys, because there are so many men out there who blame it on their wives for not giving them a baby boy, because they have that obsession of having a baby boy, and most people believe that they need successors and whatever, like
somebody
our African men, somebody to continue their legacy
or their name.
They are meaning them. Yeah, so there are a lot of men out there, especially here in Africa, guys. So many people believe a lot in the fact that they want, at least if it's so bad, at least they should have a baby boy. I know of some men who have sent away their wives. Some people have divorced their wives. Some people have gone in for second wives just because they want a baby boy, and they are not even well informed for the fact that they are the ones they are the ones responsible for the baby's sex and not the wife. So please, if you are that person, if you are that guy out there who is blaming his wife for not having a baby boy, please, you need to change your mentality. You need to be educated. You need to get some education. Now, even if you go on Google has simplified everything. Like one of my fathers used to say, if you go on Google and search, you will see all of what I'm saying. It is the man who determines the sex of the baby and not the lady. And it's not the sex position that determines the sex of the baby.
Some people say that if a man doesn't have sex for like 1 month and he accumulates semen, the first time that he's going to have sex, pop!
I think that's just a myth.
Baby boy is going to pop out.
That's a myth. I don't think that's actually applicable. I don't know. Well, for me, I don't think there is no medical explanation to that.
I think it's a myth as well. When it comes to the science of it, when it comes to the science of what determines the sex of the child, just as she said, is the man. The man carries the XY chromosome, and the female carries the XX chromosome. Now, the X chromosome represents the female. Yeah. While the Y chromosome represents the male. So if we do the cross like we are seeing here, if we do the cross, you will see that if the Y chromosome can only come from the man for it to be a boy. So let's not go blaming people. Let's not go harassing your wife. I know of people who have not treated their wives rightly just because a boy has never showed up. I know I have a cousin of mine who has given birth to 6 children.
That's what I was about to say. 6 so people give birth to 10 children they are not even ready to take care of.
The last is a boy.
Just because they are looking for a baby boy. A baby is a baby. For God's sake, whether it's a boy or a girl, a baby is a baby, guys. There are some people who are even looking for just a baby in the form of a baby, and we are out there looking for a baby boy in particular. Why? Let's be thankful for what God has blessed us with.
And sometimes, remember, like in our last discussion, we were talking about, I think it was on your channel, we were talking about how the society puts so much value on a man and devalues a woman. But you don't even know, the boy may even grow up and never even care about you. He may go out and a girl takes his head and he forgets about you.
And presently in Africa, if your worry is about somebody that is going to succeed you, that is no problem. Presently in Africa, there are some girl children who succeed their parents.
And they do better than the
there are even some parents who will even have a boy and a girl child, and they will decide that their girl child is going to succeed.
I think their parents are now wiser.
Because I believe that women even have more potentials.
Yes, I think that many fathers now are wise. It's unlike before where everything had to go to the male. Everything to the male. And sometimes they will not think about the female, even putting the woman in a wheel, or putting her to lead anything. But if we look at it now, I think some fathers have gotten wise because they have seen how it has affected them. Even their house that they lived on, the family house that they built, how poorly managed it has been.
But because if you notice that in Africa now, when your male child succeeds you, some of them will even, maybe when they succeed you, the land that you left for them, they are going to sell that land faster than if it was a girl, if it were your girl child who succeeded you.
The guy will sell it and then share it with his babe or with his friend, travel abroad, forget about the mother, do whatever he wants. All we are trying to say, guys, is please debunk this thing from your head that the woman is responsible. I remember in one of the videos I spoke to you about a certain lady that I met in the salon, and she was telling me about
our Women's Day collab video.
She was telling me that the man wanted a boy, and from his culture, that is the way. I don't want to call any country here because I don't want to be stereotyped, because there are people who are not from that country who have that same kind of mentality. So when she told me about her story, her husband has 6 girls and looking for a boy, and she said she has to keep giving birth. I asked her, how old are you? We had a real woman to woman conversation. How old are you? She was saying 40 something. She said she has to keep. I said, but then I asked her the question, what are you going to tell your girl children? She kept quiet. Because what she has gone through is not what she wants her girl children to go
through.
The mentality is not what she wants her girl children to go to now. In her mind, she'll be asking herself, where is she going to go with 6 girls? She feels she's stuck with a man. What are we trying to say in all this video? If you are a woman and you are thinking of giving birth, or you have a boy, a male child, educate your male child, sensitize your male child. If you have been a victim of the circumstance of this, you must have a male child. Educate your male child that a child is a child, yes, a child is given by God, and that do not put the same pressure on your wife because she may not be that productive. If you are a man who had never had the opportunity,
and a woman does not even deserve any pressure. She doesn't deserve. Yes. She only takes what you have given to her.
Oh,
yes.
Said it all.
She only takes what you have given to her. If you give her a girl child, she's going to take a girl child. If you give her a male child, she's going to take a male child. If you give her a male and a girl child, she's going to take the two of them. So please, we should stop blaming our wives, or we should stop blaming our relationships.
The female gender.
No, I am not compatible with this lady. That is why we are only giving birth to female children, so I need to get married to another woman.
I think in a layman,
and then there are so many who even say that, you see this woman like that, this woman has a gene of girls. This woman has a girl gene.
Her background,
this other woman has a male gene. That if you just make love, if you want to give birth, if you make a baby with this woman, you're going to have a baby boy straight.
I think it's all myths.
That's an archaic mentality, guys. Please, let's wash that away and grow up and trust God for whatever, and trust God, believe God, and thank Him for whichever sex He gives us.
Now, a lot of men who are watching this video will be like, okay, if you are saying I'm the one who is carrying the male chromosome, I'm responsible.
What do I do?
What do I do now that only the male chromosome should come and fertilize that woman's egg so she can
give me a male child?
Because he's like thinking, okay, I only know that it is semen that comes out and sperms are inside. How do I separate this
X
and Y so that it can utilize this thing? There are a lot of scientific research that have come out to show that the X and Y chromosome move differently in the vagina towards fertilizing the egg. So it doesn't work 100%.
They don't have the same speed. You cannot manage it except you're going to do how do they call it? In vitro. This one that they fertilize
in vitro
outside.
fertilization.
That
and
is
the guarantee.
And it's still a probability.
Most people,
is it possible to
the chances of you having a male child or determining the sex of your child through IVF or in vitro fertilization is more higher than you saying that, okay, I will
normally
than you normally because I think that it can be selected somehow, but it can be controlled somehow scientifically. Because I know of celebrities who will say that is what they wanted. The celebrities who have had twins, they say I want one boy, one girl, and it comes out one boy, one girl, and that's the only child they want to have. So science has made it that way. So if you have the money, go in for it. If you are a rich man, instead of you spending more money and just giving birth to female, save the money, go for your IVF or in vitro fertilization.
But a child is a child, guys. You don't need to go spending money on all of that. A child is a child.
Some men want a mini-me.
I know, right? A mini-me.
A mini-me who look like me. A person that I'll be taking to the pub. The person that go football with. The person who I can teach the business idea to. Who will take over the empire.
Who will take over the empire. We'll take over the empire indeed.
So guys, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to her channel. Turn on the notification bell. If you're just joining my channel, we talk on lifestyle, anything concerning lifestyle, health. We talk about anything concerning health. If you watch my videos, very educating, very uplifting. I'm a medical microbiologist, and also I've actually been trained as well to work in that field, and I read and study a lot. Not only that, I am well exposed to a lot of things that I talk about on my channel. So till next time, see ya!